Hey Mavs Nation, welcome back to another episode of Mavs Insider, your go-to place for all things Dallas Mavericks. If you're a fan of this team, you know that things have been a bit rocky lately. Injuries, roster changes, and just a lot of uncertainty as we push through this season. But there's one player whose commitment to the team is rock solid, and that's Klay Thompson. Despite all the challenges, Thompson is showing unwavering loyalty to the Mavericks. So today, we're going to break down why Klay is sticking around, even though things aren't looking great from the outside, and what this means for the future of the Mavs. We'll also dive into how his dedication could be the key to turning things around for Dallas. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Mavs Insider, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Klay's commitment to Dallas? Can this team still turn it around? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's set the stage. The Dallas Mavericks have been through a lot this season. We've seen Luka Doncic get traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, Anthony Davis suffering a major injury that sidelined him indefinitely, and of course Kyrie Irving is out with a torn ACL. To say the Mavs are dealing with some adversity would be an understatement. Now, enter Klay Thompson, the veteran sharpshooter who was brought in to stretch the floor and support Luka and Kyrie. Could easily be looking for a way out given all the chaos surrounding the team. I mean, we're talking about one of the most decorated players in the league with 4 championship rings. He's been part of a dynasty with the Golden State Warriors. And let's face it, he could probably sign with any contender and have an immediate impact. So why stay with a team that's clearly struggling? Well, Klay opened up about his decision to remain with the Mavericks when speaking to the media on March 10th. Here's what he said. And I think it really tells us everything we need to know about his mindset. "We still have big goals, we still want to make a run," Thompson said. "The injuries have been awful, but I still love our team. It's just a pleasure to go to battle with each and every person who suits up. That's all you can control. At the end of the day, it's your attitude and effort. I still believe in this franchise. I'm here for 2 more seasons after this. So I'd love to help them return to glory that they were brought to in 2011. And there you have it. Klay isn't just sticking around for the paycheck. He's still all in on the Mavericks' long-term plan. He still believes in the team, and more importantly, he's committed to helping them get back to championship contention. Why this is big for the Mavericks now? Let's talk about why Klay's commitment is such a big deal for the Mavericks. First off, we can all agree that Dallas is in a difficult spot right now. With injuries to key players and questions surrounding the future of the roster, it's easy to get discouraged. But Klay's mindset is exactly what this team needs: stability, experience, and that championship mentality. He's not just here for the paycheck or the spotlight. He genuinely wants to help the Mavs succeed. Remember, Klay was brought in to be the floor spacer for Luka and Kyrie, especially in the playoffs, where things slow down and half-court offense becomes critical. He's a knockdown shooter who can spread the floor and open up driving lanes for Luka. And while the team has faced some serious setbacks, Klay hasn't wavered in his belief that the Mavs can still make a run, even if it's not as easy as it seemed when he first signed. Let's not forget Klay's experience in high-pressure situations is invaluable. He's been through the ups and downs with the Warriors, from injuries to championships. He knows how to stay focused and push through adversity. Having a player like that on your roster is something every team needs, especially one that's trying to build something special around Luka and Kyrie. But here's the catch. There's no denying that the Mavs' path to success is tougher now than it was when they first signed Klay. Anthony Davis, who is expected to play a huge role alongside Luka and Kyrie, is struggling with injury issues. We're not sure when or even if he'll be fully healthy enough to contribute in a meaningful way come playoff time. And then there's Kyrie, who has his own set of concerns following his ACL tear. Klay Thompson is taking a significant leap of faith here. He's betting on the health and longevity of 2 stars who have a lot of question marks hanging over them. Davis, who has struggled with availability since winning a championship with the Lakers in 2020, is a major unknown moving forward. Kyrie's fast-twitch style of play could be dramatically impacted by the ACL injury, which leaves the Mavs in a bit of a holding pattern. But Klay is showing he believes in the process. It's that championship mentality that has been ingrained in him after years of battling through adversity with the Warriors. The difference here is that Klay isn't waiting for the Mavs to be perfect. He's committed to being part of the solution, even if it's a challenging road ahead. What this means for the Mavs. Going forward now, we need to look at the bigger picture. Klay Thompson sticking around means the Mavericks still have a player with championship experience who can lead by example. But more importantly, it means that the Mavs have a veteran presence in their locker room who can help guide the younger players through tough moments. If Klay can stay healthy, his value to the team goes beyond just his shooting ability. He's a player who knows what it takes to win at the highest level. He's been there, done that. And as the Mavs work through these injury problems and question marks with their star players, Klay can be the stabilizing force they need to keep their focus on the long-term goal, a championship. Look, I know it's frustrating right now. There are a lot of unknowns surrounding this team. But if there's one thing we can count on, it's Klay Thompson's commitment to this franchise. That attitude, that effort, that will to fight, it's contagious. And if the Mavericks can get healthy and make a few key moves, Klay could very well be the piece that helps them return to glory, just like he said. So Mavs fans, what do you think? Do you believe that Klay Thompson can help lead this team back to a championship, even with all the challenges they're facing? Is his commitment enough to inspire the rest of the team to push through this tough stretch? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you all think. And if you enjoyed today's video and want to stay on top of all things Mavericks, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Mavs Insider. We've got more content coming your way, so you don't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time, Mavs Nation. Let's keep the faith.